This is Gina Robert from GearWire. I'm here at the Grammys, and I'm sitting with Phil Ramone. What are the issues this year in terms of it being different or being more stressful than it was in previous years, technologically?
Oh, well, every year has a certain technology upgrade. You're always looking to upgrade. The trucks are the newest of the new, and it's always the same thing. When do you break it in? You try to break it in long before it ever comes here. I used to be known for people who did remotes was when they got East Coast, put me in the truck. Because there's a certain thing that happens to you which you've written up over the years to say to people, can I have this and this and this and this, and this makes it easier. What happens if the guy doesn't feel good, and he's got to keep mixing? Somebody else has to sit in his place. He's that co-pilot, pilot routine. This year, there's the same amount of acts, which was the largest amount we've ever done last year. So, it brings a whole new set of challenges. Is there 46 mics in this particular number? The next one's, an orchestral number mixed with Coldplay, I'll just make it up, or whoever on stage, or Green Day sitting with 30 choir members. How do we guarantee that we're going to get all those in place? You don't have a lot of time to rehearse your crew. Today is critical day for whatever we rehearse. Tomorrow it even gets more because the rehearsal gets tighter and tighter. By the time we get to a so-called dress, lots of things go wrong, just automatically. And the preparedness of the people is, the cool heads are the ones I'm interested in working with. Because if you get hysterical, this is an EMS job. You do not want somebody flaking out during this process. So it's to answer the question in brief, it always goes up at least 2 to 5 points every year to make it better. And then all year long, we're on the phone with each other, and somebody says, I just did a show in Radio City and something happened, blah, 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 and I found this really worked. I was able to monitor what's coming back from the network in 3 or 4 different areas, which is what we need. We get blogs all the time while we're on the air. I think the audience is a little loud in my right rear speaker, Okay, sorry about that.
But you make those notes for the next show, not in real time. You're not watching that kind of thing, or somebody's not kind of listening in through set-top box.
Monitoring that. I always have somebody monitoring it because it's commentary that you hear. Somebody might say, it doesn't seem to be enough vocal. Well, that's choice. What's happening to the center channel? Remember, we have a 5-bus situation going out. How is it being combined? Well, technologically we know, and Dolby and everybody else in the line, but is somebody in Iowa somewhere, cable system, suddenly gone out of phase, or is it not picking up the mix? For me, it's, can I hear the same mix in 3 cities? I'll pick 3 anywhere in the country, Midwest, South, Northeast, let's say 4 cities, and have a monitoring system so that somebody instantly can red light me and say, it's atrocious, there's no bass. What do you mean there's no bass? Because there's always the center channel. I mean, I'm not getting too technical, but it is a technology game. It's not a game. It's what we're hearing, what we're monitoring, and if that's, I'm listening to the final product I'm listening to the 2-track, which goes to X millions of people. But I also have to pick up, there's no headphones for 5. I have to go to 5 speakers. So we have that downstairs. We have a room, typical living room, built into the Staples Center. So manufacturers and other people really need to be and are part of the improvement of this show all the time. It's an amazing group of people. They really are dedicated.